Hey guys, the Future123 here, and welcome back to another video. This is episode number 20 of the West Ham United career mode, and to start off here, we have a game against Everton in the Premier League, as this is the penultimate game of this first season. So sorry about not getting videos up. I thought I could have time in this Thanksgiving part, but I didn't really have time to record. I should have the next episode out tomorrow though, as it'll be live, as we just have 2 games left after this episode. As you see, just 5 games left, so 3 games in this episode, 2 in next episode, and then we'll end off the season there. But start off a very tough match here against Everton. These last few games, we got to be getting 3 points. We played pretty well last episode, getting 3 points in our final 2 matches. As you see by our team, it's a very strong one, so hopefully we can get another 3 points against Everton and secure our spot here in the Champions League as we end off the season. But hopefully I'll be able to get some videos out. I actually qualified for Foot Champions the first time this weekend, and I'm trying to get 40 games in. I'm not really too sure if I will, but I'm going to try my best to get these videos out as well. So, Everton are a strong side, but I still think we can get the win here as we try to, end off the season with some good performances. But the first chance in this game comes to us here as we go on the counter-attack. Payet finds Zaza running through. He turns his defender nicely. Kalajdzic misses him, goes for the shot, but a good save by Joel, a very weak shot, and goes out for corner. Here now, Barkley down this right-hand side, plays it back inside to Deulofeu. Deulofeu puts it back into Barkley. Great work from Everton as Barkley dribbling through, puts a cross inside. It gets cleared away. Fuguli's there, but he clears it away stupidly, and it comes right to Gareth Barry, who finishes it past Kepa. No chance for the keeper. A great finish and just very poor defending. Fuguli made a great tackle there. I just made a stupid mistake. I should have cleared it out instead of passing it out. As you see here, there was no point in passing it out there. There were 2 defenders there, and Barry puts a great finish. You can't take anything away from that. And the experience midfielder makes it 1-0. So a very poor start to the game. Just a very stupid mistake, and we can't be making those at the end of the season. A chance up from the corner as the ball gets headed up in the air, and the referee actually awards a penalty. So Deulofeu takes down one of our attackers. They're trying to get to the header, and the referee awards a penalty. Sorry if you could hear that. I think I got a text message or something, but Payet goes in for the penalty, and he misses. Joel makes the save. Well, he didn't miss, but he made the save. I haven't been good with penalties at all in this career mode to start off. But a chance now, great 1-2 from Zaza Kiating. Zaza goes to the shot. A great finish across the body as he makes it 1-1, and a good response to get because our finishing was just poor this match to start off with that penalty and another chance missed by Zaza. But this time he put it away. A great finish across the keeper, no chance, and we make it 1-0. So good, response. Very good finish there, and that's just OP in this game. So this year, so it was good to get the finish, and as you see, we just play it out with the back, and that's how the first half will end. So a pretty good first half, all in all. It wasn't. It was good to get that responding goal, but a chance here before I have to get something as we go through. Fuguli down this right-hand side, trying to get back at his mistake. He goes through, gets the ball back, goes to the shot, and puts it in, makes it 2-1. And before halftime, we get 2 quick goals. Misery compiler there, and makes it 2-1. So a great finish by Fuguli. I never meant for that shot to go in like that. I just tried to put it across the keep. Try to put it in the far post, but instead he goes near post. He had some luck here in winning the ball back from the tackle, but he goes through the shot, puts it in near post, right in the bottom hand corner. I had no intention of putting a shot in like that, but it was a great finish. Has no chance there for Joel. Went through all the defenders, and he makes it 2-1. So a great finish by Sophie in there. Really putting in some nice goals towards the end of the season, and that's the first half end. So very good first half. Now we're up 2-1, and I was very surprised to get those 2 goals at the end. But it just showed, we were starting to get into the game more. As you see, we dominated this game. Everton's chance was just it was just a luck. And going to the second half, I think we can get the win. We just got to stay cool, and we can get another 3 points here. And I think this is our 5th final 5 games of the season. But here another chance right after the halftime break. A great cross into from Fuguli into Zaza. Goes to the diving header, but it nicks the post. And that would have been such a beautiful goal, one of the best of the series. But his diving header goes wide. Here for the chance now from the free kick. Payet goes to the shot and he puts it in. I was so surprised. Like, it wasn't even that good of a penalty or a free kick. I was just like, I'll just put some power on it. see how far it goes. It wasn't that good, but I don't know what the keeper Joel was doing as they reacted to it late. It was like from 35, 40 yards. And Dimitri gets another goal in the Premier League, as you see from the replay. It wasn't in towards the bottom corner. Maybe the whip, just, as you see, had a lot of whip. And no chance there for Joel. It actually got a touch on it, but couldn't deny it out. So maybe just the power. It just had no chance there for the keeper. And Payet gets his 10th goal of the season, so a great finish there. And we are cruising here in the second half. It's a chance for Everton to respond with Morales going through, but an easy save by Rizabalaga at the near post. Here now, Roland, the signing from Bordeaux, I think, finds Barkley, goes for the shot, but it goes just wide. And Everton had a few chances towards the end of this match, as you see another one here, as Roland wins it from a stupid mistake. The shot comes in, but it gets blocked, and Kiate gets it away. And that's how the game ends. So Everton, as I said, had a few chances in the second half, but we played better than them. As you see by the match stats, we definitely created a few more chances, and we came out with a 3-1 victory. So it was a very good result. Very pleased with that, as we just have 4 more games left. And as we take a look at the league table here, we're actually in second place. So we even have a chance to win the Premier League. It's very unlikely. Chelsea would have to slip up a lot for that to happen. They would have to lose both of their matches, I think. We're down 7 points, I think it is. So they would have to lose like 3 of their matches. We would have to win all 4 of ours for that to happen. So it's very unlikely. But it still looks like we could even finish the season in second place, which is really good to see. We were hovering around that 5th, 6th, 4th place spot most of the season, but now we've gone into that second place. And if we could do that and end off the season with a runner-up finish, I'd be very pleased with that. This Premier League season definitely wasn't. Chelsea really pretty much the whole time had tough control of the first place spot, and pretty much like 5 teams, 2 through 6, were just battling out for all of those positions. So you could say it was like a 6-7 horse race, but it really wasn't. It was just a 1 horse race, but all the teams under them are just so close to each other and battling for it. But as we go into another game here against Stoke at the Britannia, actually I don't think it's called Britannia anymore. It's called like Stoke City FC Stadium or something. It's always difficult to play away at Stoke. They're a pretty good side. I'm not sure. Well, to start off the season, they were like in first place. They dropped out of the table. I think they're in the Europa League position, so they still had a pretty good season so far. And this will be a tough match. But right from kickoff, we try to get an opening chance, as we're playing a very similar side to last game. Zaza finds Antonio down the left-hand side. Antonio dribbling through, plays a great ball inside into Kiate, who finished it past Butland, makes it 1-0, and we're already up just 2 minutes into this match. So, great, goal to score right in the beginning of the game. I didn't think that cross was coming in. It was a very light cross. I'm surprised none of the defenders got there. Shawcross, Indy are very capable defenders, and none of them got to it. So, Kiate puts it past Butland, gets his 5th goal of the league, who's, he's been playing pretty well this season, and makes it 1-0. Here, a chance now from Stoke to get a response, as Boney dribbling through the City Loney goes through on goal and puts it. Tries to go near post, but Arrizabalaga denies him. Here now, Antonio finds Zaza on this left-hand side. Zaza dribbling through, using the no-touch dribble, tries to cut inside, but turns, finds Cresswell. Cresswell finds Kiate on the top of the box into Cancelo. Cancelo has a chance from the one-touch, finds Payet, and that was just a beautiful goal. It was a very good team goal, just great one-touch passing. A great pass in there from Cancelo, who's one of the best players of the season, along with Payet and others. He's just been playing so well, and you can see it by the match rating. But it was just a great finish there by not by Cancelo, by Payet as well, across the keeper. No chance for Butland. He's a very good keeper, really OP on FIFA 17, but could do nothing with that shot as it went across the keeper. Great finish as Payet makes it 2-0. So, we were just cruising this episode, playing very well. And to end off the season, I was very surprised. In the beginning of the season, we struggled a little with those 0-0 draws, and then we started to pick it up. And now at the end of the season, we're getting points where we really need them, which is, really important, as a chance there from Zaza, and that'll end off the half. So, very good first half, again, as I said. We go into the break with a 2-0 lead. Sorry if you can hear dogs in the background. They're just really annoying sometimes. But as you see by the match stats, we were playing very well. And going to the second half, just feeling very confident, and I thought we could get these 3 points. But chance for Stoke as they try to respond. Mbula finds Joe Allen, back into Mbula. A good chance here as I don't know why he played it back into Boney. It was good passing play ultimately by Stoke, but the shot from the top of the box gets saved. Here now from the corner, Shawcross gets the ball on the top of the box. We win it back from Fuguli, but Shawcross gets it back. He turns, finds Shaqiri inside, and then it comes back into Mbula. It was a really weird goal, but eventually Gianelli puts it past Arrizabalaga. It makes it 2-1. It was a pretty lucky goal. They got a few deflections and stuff like that, but that's a goal that sometimes you get scored on. I just played Foot Champions, and a guy scored the stupidest goal in the 20th minute. It was so stupid, but that's just how it is sometimes, and you just gotta live with it. A chance down here has a Noble on the ball, tries to find Into, and he actually does so, but he goes for the shot. It wasn't powerful enough, and Butland makes it save. Here now Shaqiri finds Boney, trying to get a leveler, as they could come out here with a point, surprisingly, as a shot comes in. A good save by Arrizabalaga, and we were holding on the final seconds of the game. It wasn't that convincing in the second half, as here another chance for Stoke. Indy going for the shot, but it goes wide of the target, and that is the final chance of the game. So we come out with another win, another 2-0, or another 2-goal. I don't even know what I'm saying, because it's not even right. We won 2-1, not 2-0. I was going to say that we won by another 2-goal margin, but that wasn't correct. But a very good result. You could see by the match stats we deserved to win that game. In the second half, we were holding on towards the end of it, but we still came out with a very good result. And West Ham boards say we're not on track, but I think they'll be happy with a second place finish if we get to do that. Duzla comes in, but I don't know why he's complaining. He's not going to be playing a lot. As we do some player training, some players increasing. Ribeiro is into the training now, as I'm just going to be training him up. I thought Maldonado was going to be the player next year that we're going to play a lot, but he just never turned out like he was. So I think Ribeiro is going to be the guy that we're going to accomplish that youth academy objective by playing him in half of our matches. I'm not sure if that's going to really happen, but we'll see how he progresses through. And I might sign another Scout Future Star in the next season, because the one we got from Maldonado was just terrible. And, I've been unlucky with Scout Future Stars recently. But as we go into the third and final game, it's a huge matchup here. London Derby, as West Ham play Spurs. It's a huge game. Spurs are also hovering in this area of Champions League, Europa League. What's going to happen to them. And as we go into this match, it's a huge fixture. We need to get the win. There's no doubt about it. A win is necessary here to pretty much confirm us in this position in the Champions League to end off the season. As you see, with 4 games left, we're actually in second place still. Spurs are in fourth. I don't know why they highlighted Manchester City there, because Manchester City aren't playing in this match, but. As you see, we're playing a very similar side to last match, I think, other than Sturridge comes in actually on the back of injury. And, Spurs have a tough side. It'll be a tough match. Harry Kane up front is always a issue. And as you take a look at our side, it's a strong one. And then Spurs side in a second, we'll see. This is probably one of the biggest games of the season. Next episode will probably have crucial games as well. And, Spurs have a good side. I just keep saying good. Their squad is very deep, and they have good players in every position, so it'll be a tough match. The first chance in this game comes to Spurs. Dyer on the ball finds Lamela. Lamela, the Argentine, plays it into Kane, who goes to the strike, but it was very wide of the target, and goes out for a goal kick. Here now Cancelo finds Feghouli in the 38th minute. Feghouli keeps possession, but gets tackled from behind there, and he's on the ground, so Feghouli, who scored last game, could get called off for injury, and Spurs had a chance that the referee blew and stopped play. I would be so mad if I was Spurs. They had a chance to go through on goal, but the referee called it right there. And if I was playing on Spurs, I would just be so mad. They had a chance to get the goal there. It wasn't a head injury, but Feghouli had to be forced off the pitch, and I think he will miss the rest of this regular season. As that's how the first half ends. It was a very uneventful first half. Not really any chances from both sides, so it's a very cagey game. But Spurs with more of the possession, and they seemed like they dominated more of the match. As they hear a chance now, Kane loses the ball, but it comes into Walker, who finds Sissoko there. goes to the shot, but a very good save by Rizabalaga. And it goes out for a corner here. Now Dembele into Sissoko, back into Dembele, back into Sissoko, back into Dembele, who goes to the shot. And I think it clips the edge of the post. A good chance there for Spurs. And they started, to pile on a few chances in the second half. But we come out with one of our own as Antonio down this right-hand side. Finds Sturridge into Payet. Payet finds Kiate. Kiate takes a touch, goes to the shot. First time, actually. And he puts it in. So, in the second half, Spurs started to assert their dominance and have a few chances. But we came out here, our first chance of the second half, as Lloris had no chance there, a ball across. It was bouncing on the half volley, but a great finish there by Kiate, getting another goal in this episode as he finished the pass and get the 1-0 lead. So it definitely wasn't deserved. Spurs at least deserved to get a leveler. But, it was a crucial goal to get, and we just played defense to end off this game as Antonio finds Sturridge inside, trying to double our lead. Goes to the shot. Great save by Lloris, and the rebound goes wide of the target. And as you see, that'll end off the match, as I don't even think Spurs will get one more final chance. So it was just a great result. It wasn't deserved, but we, came out, got the goal, and, it definitely was deserved, as towards the end of the match we played great defense and ultimately came out with this 1-0 win. So, just a great episode, 3 wins, 9 points. That's how it should be for our team right now, and it was just that. As we come out here, get another 3 points, as we just have 2 games left in this Premier League season. As you see by the match stats, it was a very even game, but we came out with the win, surprisingly, and finish off this episode with some 3 points. But as you take a look at the league table in a second, you'll see, you might have saw a glimpse of it, we're still in second place here. I think we have a 4-point lead, so we're just cruising. We could finish off this season with a second place finish, which would be great. I definitely didn't expect that. I expected maybe a 4th, 5th place finish. But if we could go in second, it would be a very successful season in my eyes, even though we didn't accomplish our tasks in the FA Cup or Europa League. As we end off the episode, we have some youth players there, actually some pretty decent ones, so we'll see how they turn out. And I think we signed them up because it was the last month of the scouting. And some more player training here. Some players, Byram really improving this season. And as you see, we're in second place. The league table will show up at the end of this episode. And our final 2 games will be against Burnley and Liverpool. So I think we could confirm our second place finish with a win against Liverpool, or whatever happens, we'll see. But that'll come next episode, those 2 games. As you take a look at the league table, we're in second place. With a win, we could actually go 3 points behind Chelsea. So we still would have a chance to win the Premier League, but it's very unlikely. But if you guys enjoyed the episode, much appreciated if you have to like and subscribe. But other than that, have a good day.